It's scary. It's like you're staring down the barrel of a gun in terms of like our league status. The whole point of this tenancy and this ownership and this with the stewards in charge of the club at the moment was to rise us back from the ashes like a phoenix without actually being a phoenix club. And here we are, just 10 years later, in a horrible familiarity, staring down the barrel of a loaded gun towards the Panorama, one that might contain Chester City as well next season. You know, lest we notice. Uh, yeah, you
Matt,
will. I'm leaving Will.
I've got some stats which I know you like. So as of after last night, we have and this is no surprise, I know everyone already knew this, but we have the lowest goals scored in the entirety of the division with 20 goals. That's all we've scored. The two teams above us are Carlisle at 21 and Morecambe with 22. Is it any wonder whether the three of us are bottom of the league? And then just to flip it around, in terms of goals conceded, we are 22nd now. The only two teams who've conceded more goals than us are Grimsby and Newport. So we have officially the worst attack and we have the third worst defence in the league. If you put those two together, it's amazing that we're not in the bottom two, frankly. And the other thing is that because our away form is so wretched, the pressure on us to do well at home now, I would say, is enormous. And our next home fixtures are Colchester, Fleetwood, Milton Keynes, a proper relegation one against Accrington, then promotion chasing Port Vale, Bromley, Cheltenham. Those 7 games, you look at them and we have to be winning 4 or 5 out of them if we're going to stay up in this division. We have to be. We're playing some mid-table sides that have nothing to play for. We still got to play Accrington twice, which is going to be 2 huge games. Again, we're on 8 straight defeats away from home. Our next away fixtures: Salford, Notts County, Grimsby, Bradford. All 4 of those teams are in or within a point or 2 of the automatic promotion places. So how many points do you think we're going to take out of those 4 next? Flip that on its head, and if you're ready for an exciting end to the season, the last 4 away games that we have are Harrogate, Accrington, Barrow, and Newport. Those are the 4 teams directly above us. So we are in for an extremely scary end to the season. Those 4 away games are all going to be the stuff of nightmares, you know. But before we get there, I don't think we'll win at Salford. I don't think we'll win at Notts County. I don't think we'll win at Grimsby. I don't think we'll win at Bradford. I can see 4 straight defeats there as well against promotion chasing teams. If we don't start to win home games, because again, this comes back to Gillingham. If we'd beaten Gillingham last night, well, we always lose at Swindon, you know, but if we'd beaten Gillingham with an extra 2 points, things wouldn't look nearly as bad as they do. We'd be ahead of Newport for starters. But our failure to beat an awful Gillingham side, by their own fans' admissions, they're absolutely terrible side. Our failure to beat them on Saturday, combined with this, leaves us still deep in trouble. So, yeah, I think our home games are where it's at. And I did see a great tweet. I think it was by Prenton Pete, and he said that whatever our feelings on the chairman, the manager, and the players, the thing now is that the fans have to back us at home, because whatever we think of these players, let's be honest, we'd be quite happy not to see a lot of them next year. But the fans have to get behind the team 100% of these home games, because we have to pull some wins out of this. As long as this away run continues, draws at home ain't going to cut it anymore. We have to get some home wins out of the next few, or sooner or later, particularly Carlisle, I think will overtake us. It might take time to click, but they are spending some serious money. And you would imagine that the players that they are bringing in are better than the players that we have now. So that's where my feeling is as towards the end of the season.